Hey guys, it's Bing. Glad to see you all. Today I will bring you to explore a special market. It's called Marriage Market in Shenzhen, China. I guess some of you may never heard about it because it's a special Chinese phenomenon. It's a unique phenomenon. Right there, can see that? Rather to say it's a market, it's just a big pavilion surrounded by a bunch of signs, hanging signs surrounded by the signs. And this market, it's officially running by this park, the office of this park. And you have to verify your information and to keep in line until your personal information can be hanging in this pavilion. I'm a little bit scared because there are too many people. I think all the signs has officially been categorized by the candidate's gender and year of birth. Like this place, the blue one, it's for male and they were born before 1980s. Yeah, and for the pink one, they're female. Most of the candidates are born before 1980s. They're already 35 to 40 years old. Also, there have some candidates who were born before 1970s. It's a little bit older in this market, but that doesn't matter. To find a partner, it's not about your age, your gender, as long as you're single. Actually, this is an official template issued by the Park Service Center. And this place is called Romance Garden. It belongs to the Lianhuashan Park. And about this template itself, it contains the upper part is about the candidate's personal information and mate selection criteria and some of its basic information. Like this one, Mr. Zhang, his date of birth, his height, residence, and about her personal information. He was born in Shenzhen and raised in Shenzhen. Graduated from a vocational school, has house, has car, and worked at a state-owned company. And about his selection criteria, the woman should be aged between 1995 to 1985 and can handle the kitchen and the house, should be respectful to both of their parents and should take good care of their family. That's all his criteria. Well, here comes the rich person. It's unmarried, household in Shenzhen, and bachelor's degree, well appearance, and can warm-hearted, no bad hobbies, and already has a house and a car. He's a manager of a company, and his annual income is above 3 million RMB. That's pretty high income in China and has a steady job. And about his criteria, it's relatively normal, regular. It's unmarried, born after 1990s, and the height about 162. Yes, well-shaped and appearance and white skin should be the female should be beautiful and kind. Okay, now let me show you some signs of girls. Like this girl, about his personal information, he's the only child of his family, unmarried, and residence in Shenzhen, and has a bachelor's degree, born in 1991, and his height, his appearance, his character, has responsibility, about some of his characters and his health condition. He's from Heilongjiang, which is pretty far away from here. It's a northern part of China, and his family conditions, retired from the state-owned company. It's a traditional family, and about his criteria, the boy should hold a bachelor's degree and height about 173, have a stable job. The age should be born between 1987 to 1995 and has no inherited problems. And based on the several signs here, if we assign weights to each of the criteria listed on the sign, we can get a rough idea about how to price the candidates here, right? And for men, I guess it's more about their income, their annual income, and their height and their occupation, whether their job is stable. But for male, it's more about their appearance, their age, and their character. And also their fertility. It might sound superficial, but in the context of traditional matchmaking, these traits are often used as a shortcut to judge someone's overall potential. 我想知道你们是帮孩子找对象还是？
这个地方它是，反正在深圳来管这管还是挺有名气的。对，它有一部分是带这个孩子找的啊，就是家长过来，家长自己相互交流嘛啊，交流觉得可以的了，然后留下号码，然后给孩子互相自己见面。
这基本上都是家长来的，
还家长来的多，但是到星期六、周日或者节假日，年轻人本身来的也比较多，也有年轻也有对，还有中老年，然后离异的或者丧偶的。
您是帮孩子过来找的？
对，帮孩子过来找的。
您觉得这个就是高效吗？相亲们？
如果是从主体上来讲的话，也是挺高效，成交率还可以的。
那家长帮着找，其实没有那么高效，是吗？
家长就会按照他家长的思维，可能就是这样束缚了很多的关系，很多的方方面面。
现在我今天来，我看基本上都是家长，我感觉家长比孩子要焦虑一些。
那是很焦虑的了。那你想想，现在中国这个人口出生率这么少，那个结婚率比较少。你想，以前要是一个孩子，你现在你一个孩子都没有，你老了咋办呢？
我同龄人大部分其实都很抗拒这个事情，觉得它要耗费精力，还不如养个猫或者养个狗什么的。您觉得这个？
其实现在年轻人的这种世界观啊，有一点畸形了。畸形啊，对，因为你想想，这个生活一个人的快乐，再分享一下，就两个人的快乐哦，一个痛苦，你两个人分了，可能就一人0.5，就一人一半了。你说你工作现在这是一种借口。
您孩子本身就是对相亲这个事儿他抗拒吗？
最开始是非常抗拒啊！你现在这一代人，你的智商也好，各方面也好，你很优秀，所以人家讲说优秀的人要多生一点嘛。其实人成家立业也是一种乐趣嘛，对不对？那你如果没了个老年命，你少到人生的另一种乐趣嘛，对不对
？And as far as I know, many Chinese view it as outdated and overly transactional. They feel it's ignoring emotional connection and personal choice. Some even participate just to please their parents, not because they truly believe in the process. And that's for today's video. If you want to know more about China, the real China, please follow my channel. See you next time. Bye bye.